on to once we go
Sure.
live. Let me double check. But yeah, we're gonna have Stag on after that.
Which is dope. It'll be dope to hear from those guys.
Hell yeah. All right, I believe we're live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Lucky Ocean podcast. Here with Cleanup, here with Atlanick. And today we are going to have Stag Alliance on. It's going to be about an hour after this. So I know this title is, Stag Alliance update. So if you're like here, just want to hear about Stag, sorry, come back in about an hour. We'll have you there. But we're going to go over, some CNFTs. We'll go over the market. I know we haven't really looked at like JPEG store and stuff. We'll go look at everything. But how you been?
You
man?
haven't. I have.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. Dude, I was watching Blake CNFT this morning, and I was like, dude, I haven't watched like a Cardano YouTuber in a while. It was just like kind of nice to hear everybody's voice. Well, Blake's voice.
Yeah.
But what you been up to, man?
Man, nothing. Just living life. It's kind of hectic at work just because, people need their vacations and stuff, and two people have them at the same time. So it just leaves me and like two other managers there. And so just navigating that, and then kids, and sports, and having time with my wife and whatnot. And then so rocket launched.
Yeah, dude, I heard Jupiter was going crazy with Rocket yesterday. I think he got into it, and a lot of the other people under him got into it. I kind of left it alone. Didn't really know what was going on to begin with. I just knew it was like one of the things that was a little bit more hyped that week. But I don't know. I didn't know if like Cardano was having a comeback or if it was just like a Rocket thing or what. I just stayed out of it. What do you think?
Movement, just movement. Any movement's good, going from one thing to the next. I know, Titans or whatever, House of Titans, hooked up with World Mobile Token and to run nodes and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
What's the actual Rocket token called?
It's Rocket.
Right here?
Yeah.
There's no way it's zero volume in 24 hour. That can't be right.
I thought it was. Hold on.
Hold on, I'll click it.
You go back to JPEG.
Is that what happened? It went up and way down like every other coin?
Like every other coin. I mean, it's Cardano, Me just one sec.
Is that real? No, this can't be the right one.
Risk-free token, bet on the winners, get refunded on the losers, register for early access below.
That can't be the right one.
Coming soon. Okay, so Rocket's not. It's not here yet. Okay.
It's uptaping. Wait, so it hasn't come out, hasn't dropped?
No, it's on Rocket by JPEG Store. So
Rocket Byte?
Rocket.store.
Rocket.store.
So there you can kind of see.
Oh, so it's like a JPEG competitor.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's by JPEG Store. What?
Yeah, it's by JPEG Store. It's like
oh, I see.
.fun or whatever.
I see. I remember Bull.
Rocket Dog Pumpies Ramen.
So what do you do with the Rocket coins? They got to be tradable, right?
One would think, yeah.
Huh.
What's up, Fadi?
Where's Fadi at? Oh, there he is. I missed your beer, Fadi. Cheers, homie.
He's always having beer, bro.
He is. Yeah, I respect it, man. A man who can stay true to his religion. Yeah, I respect that.
I can respect it. Yeah.
So let's see. It's Rocket by JPEG coin. Let's see if this comes up with anything.
And then we have Big Nation, obviously.
Yeah, so with the nation or with the release of those clays, if you want to reveal your clay, you can use. I guess the first one's revealed for free, but then after that, if you don't like it, you can get it changed. Like you can re-roll, and that's going to cost you clay tokens. So clay tokens have been on the rise.
I think like 10,000. 10,000.
Is that how much it cost?
I think so.
Let's go over to clay. 10,000. What would that be? Why is this taking so long to load? Anybody else having issues with tap tools? Never mind. Let's see. Okay.
Had a pretty big rise there.
Let me see on the 2 hour. Let's scale it out a little bit. Okay. So it's almost doubled from the bottom. Like
That's
just
pretty legit.
like 60 to 70%.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's pretty great. What is 10,000? So it's 10,000 clay.
Play.
So 257 ADA
Yeah.
to re-roll your clay.
So yeah.
Oh man. Oh yo.
Expensive.
I mean, you don't want it to be cheap, right? Or else people just re-roll until everybody's maxed out. But that's expensive, dude. Like, imagine getting a common, just being like, I just want something that's not a common, and then you spend 250 to just get another common. Like, oh,
No, but I think it's like
that's crazy.
I think it's possible that you could have better rarity, obviously.
Of course, that's the. But how much do you imagine they're gonna be? Like, are they already trading?
No,
JPEG was
just the little jars, the jars of clay.
It's not under clay; it's under baked. Is it under nation?
Big Nation.
What are they called?
I have it under. It's under Big Nation, but if you go to the front of JPEG, under like.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
315. So you're basically, I don't know, it's like 25% more, but you're basically just buying a whole new one. Like, instead of re-rolling, I would just buy a new one that hasn't been opened yet. If the price stays the same, of course.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Because you would rather have two commons than just re-roll your common into another common, even if it's 38 or 48 or more. The second re-roll will be even more than home. Yo.
It's a risk, just like with anything else.
I like it though. You don't want it to be cheap. You don't want it to be.
No.
That's just crazy. I'm just thinking about it. I thought it would be like 50. Maybe like 68. 250 is steep.
The second reroll will be even more than 10K.
Yeah, that's what Fadi says.
So it's like, but from what I've seen, the previews that they've shown, they look good.
I'm sure they look good, right? But it's just, you don't want them to fall back into where we just came out of, right? Like, now we have some hype going. We have some things to look forward to. This is cool. Yeah. Overall, the market's still not super hyped, so that does put a little bit of a damper on it. But I don't want 3 months down the line from now there to be the same thing where other projects are just launching with their random stuff, and now we're just like waiting another 6 months from then for Baked Nation to do like another update.
Well, I was wondering if I should get one or not for 315.
I don't know. I got mine too, I believe, just from staking. So that's cool, but I don't know.
They're like chilling in your wallet?
Yeah, there's chilling.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm not sharing. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, just chilling next to my shout outs to Bad Fox. Next to the Bad Fox.
One of those, shout out to Ben. Hope everything's going right for Ben, in Israel. But like, what if one of those is like a 101?
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
I'm not just, well, I don't know. I might open one and just keep the other one, because I think I made this comparison before too. It's like Pokemon cards, right? You open up the Pokemon card pack that's worth maybe, I'm gonna butcher this, let's say like $3,000, and then you don't get the Charizard, and now it's worth $5.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, it might be cool.
I mean, but don't you ever wonder like what you're gonna get though? You know what I'm saying?
I've been what-ifing
the unknown.
These NFTs my entire journey. I no longer care about the what if. Just give me the money.
What if is the good part.
What if they go back up, man? What if they come out with an announcement tomorrow, man? Just gonna get my money this time. I'll do the what if on one of them, because that is all why we're here, for that like 1 in 1 million chance of getting like the best of the best, changing your life forever, you know, flexing on Twitter, whatever it is. But I think just go with the for sure, man. If I had a bunch of Pokemon card packs, I would not open them.
Yeah. But from what it seems like, you know, lowest I've seen in a day is 292, 280.
They've been going up.
What?
For sure. They've been going up for sure.
Well, these are all accepted offers, like collection offers.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's sweeping 8, 12.
Yeah.
4.
It's new, man. It's a new thing. And Clay's been here for such a long time. It's one of the safer investments. Like, it might be worth 50 ADA, 100 ADA, you know, a year from now or whatever at its worst, but it's still going to be worth something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all thought that about Yumi too, but I don't know. I truly believe that with Clay.
Clay's ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Those ladies is smart. They smart.
Yeah. It's safer. It's safer for sure. But, you know, it's still NFTs. It's still a risk. And I don't know. There's nothing here at the moment that says like, yes, I have to buy this. This is definitely a good investment. But it is cool.
Okay. But after the reveal, do they automatically reveal, or do you have to do something to reveal them?
I believe you have to go and input it into like I don't know, some sort of like gotcha machine, in a sense.
Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong.
So
the chat will let me know.
After reveal, it's going to go lower?
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Before reveal. Now, when is reveal? I don't know. We'd have to look that up. Let's see if I can find that.
Where's Foddy? Foddy knows everything about everything. He's drinking beer. He knows about the re-rolls. He knows everything.
See if it says on Twitter. Clay Nation launch. Nope. That is really cool.
That is cool. What's next?
Reveal with reroll. Yeah, so you're going to send your NFT to the slot machine, and then the server will work its magic, send you something back out. Reroll is 10K, and the previous one goes back or is destroyed, to be determined. That's interesting. You will have the option. So I wonder if it goes back into the reroll and then you reroll. But what if there's a bunch of commons just re-rolling? So mine goes back in, and then you get mine, and then I get yours.
Somebody gonna be getting something. Somebody gonna be getting something.
Let's see. Because I don't know. Once you get the rare one, you're not going to re-roll it. So, and that'll be kind of interesting too. Like if you re-roll it and you just get a few traits just a little bit better, are you like, all right, I'll be content with that? Or are you like, nah, it's not the rare, so the rare re-roll?
I don't know. Mine's gotta look cool, you know.
Then you just might want to buy more at this price, is what I would say. Or we have to look up when. The app is planned for next week. That is either this week or maybe close to the end of this week. Yeah. We'll keep you posted here and via Discord. Okay. So we don't know exactly when yet.
So it's actually coming up. I mean, FOMO starting to hit in. Should I
here's like the possibilities. I think always it falls after reveal. That's just what has happened in the past. 80% of collections, 90% of collections, whatever. But if Bake Nation's floor goes to, let's say, 500 before that reveal, then the fall could be right back to 315. Right. So like that is also a possibility if they continue to keep going up.
And it looks like there's always been under 1% listed.
Ooh, good shout out. Yeah, probably because a lot of the people staking were long-term holders to begin with too. And we're all waiting to see what we get. I don't know. Like a lot of people could be playing the safe route, but I think a lot of the people in this space are more like you. Like, what if I do get that best one? You know?
Yeah. And that's the problem. So it's got 19 unique wallets, 19%. So people who already own clays are sweeping clays, is what it looks like.
I don't know, man. Less than 1% listed is really good.
It is.
That's actually
in this economy.
In this economy, dude.
Thanks a lot, Biden.
That shocks me. That's actually really good. That's better than I thought.
Well, it's a 0.91, but still, that's under 1%.
No, that's really good.
Imagine if you get that green guy, though. You don't care. I'll sell it for 10 ADA the next day.
I mean, I would care, but I can't expect it. I can't. If I only got 2 to go off of, I can't play, those odds. That's bad odds.
Yeah, I think we're foolish enough. We're not foolish enough anymore to believe that we are going to get that 1 of 1 because it's always passed us by.
You're right, but at the same time, give me like 1 win. Just give me 1 decent win, and my head is gonna explode.
We're bound to win.
I'm gonna be right back there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be buying everything. I'm gonna be hype beast and everything. Like all it takes is
little boys this entire time.
A little momentum.
Should I put an offer in? Should I put an offer in at 298?
Let's see. Is there where's like the low of the day? Where are the offers? Where are those?
Well, 22 hours ago, one got accepted for 295.
295. Sorry, I keep punching this mic. 295. Let's go for 300. And if you're gonna go for 300, you might as well just buy one for 315.
Let's make it real. Well,
we'll save the $7 to $6.
Listen, it's not the $7 to $6 now. It's all right. Man, I kind of want to own a clay, though. You know what I'm saying? And for me, this is one of the cheaper ones, right?
Yeah. Where are the others? Where are the others at? So regular clay is, a double and a half more. Here, I'll share this tab. Double and a half more. 864 floor
is 264.
And then a good Charlotte is cheaper.
But I think these look better.
Yep. That's what everybody said about the good Charlottes too when they came out, just saying. Just saying.
Because everybody that was an emo phase. Now, I want the Bake Nation, dude. I'm not it's the play of I think I might get a good one.
Yeah, that is always the cool thing too about a mint is that you can just kind of come up on a fat stack.
Plus it allows you to do the cool thing of like the slot machine, you know what I'm saying, and you're participating and hey, look what I got, cool. There's always a rush, you get that rush, that's always good to get from something exciting.
I feel you. Dude, what do you think about today? They're going to be releasing an HBO documentary that's supposed to be revealing the Bitcoin Satoshi Nakamoto or whatever his name is.
Nakamura, yeah.
They're supposed to be revealing who his true identity is. And they already have. I think it leaked. And the guy also, spoiler alert, denies it. So anyways, though, what do you think about it?
Well, the guy that they tried to say was him actually committed suicide.
Well, there's a new one then.
There's a new one, and from what it looks like, it just looks irresponsible journalism. It looks bad.
That's what it sounds like. It got some people pretty hyped, though. That article was buzzing.
Yeah.
Of course, you talk about Bitcoin's founder. I mean, you're going to...
They actually said they're ready to jump in whenever.
Oh, okay.
If you want to...
Yeah, we'll segue with them in him. Yeah, let's do it.
Bring them in. Let the chaos...
Cool. Yo, what's going on, guys? Here,
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Y'all?
How you doing, guys? Sorry to interrupt.
No,
I didn't know that there was I've seen that Bitcoin documentary all over my timeline recently. I didn't know that there was 2 possible people on there.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
The original one, I guess, committed suicide shortly after launch, like 2011.
Yeah, that's the one that I've seen and read about.
Yeah. The other one, which is like some random dude. It's like Ken or Ben something.
Todd
Penn or something like that, right?
I want to share the screen, but it's really bright. As you can see, my face is illuminating. So I'm going to save y'all. I'm just going to read it. Let's see. It says Todd. So Todd was somebody, he's 39 now, I guess, but he worked on Bitcoin and suggested, he had like suggestions about smart contracts before smart contracts were like a thing. So like he's worked on it super early. So that's again why people are pointing towards him. But yeah, he said he's not the guy. He 1000% was like, that is not me. He does not want to claim it, which I don't blame him. I mean, you'd probably have a lot of people coming at you if you were like, yeah, this is me.
Do you want to know who it is? Or I quite like the whole mysteriousness of it. I think that adds some
I don't want to know.
culture and value to it.
You don't want to know?
No, never.
I think it's interesting because as soon as I found this out, I have a group chat with some of my friends, and I just kind of posted the article, and instantly my first friend's response was, oh, damn, that's not good. And I thought that was interesting because I was like, it's just his name. Like, even if this is the dude, would that actually be bad? Like, what do y'all think?
I think it just depends on who it is, right? It's kind of like if it's somebody you can get behind, the last thing you want to hear is like that it has something to do with some government agency, right? Like you don't want it to be like people are saying like CIA or FBI or like whatever it may be, right? I think that, what's up, Scottish? I think that, if it's just some random cryptograph on the internet, I mean, people might be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Some unsung hero who's just in the background. But for me, I like the mystery of it all, right? But I don't know if John Q Public needs somebody's face behind it so they know who to trust or like whatever it may be. But for me, it's kind of like I like the mystery. I want to think that it's multiple people. It's not just one person. You know what I'm saying? More of like a collective,
like anonymous or whatever, so that way they can't pin it on one person,
right? Yeah, or something like that. I mean, obviously it's harder to keep a story together or keep something closed when there's so much, but yeah, that's why
bless you.
Thank you. That's what I'd like to believe.
Yeah, I do think too, if somebody was to come out and be like, I solely am responsible for Bitcoin, I still hold, whatever percent, a lot of people just aren't going to like that. People don't like to see somebody drastically further along in life than them, right? Like it's really hard to relate to a billionaire's problems. You're just like, oh, you have $1 billion. Just like whatever your problem is, throw money at it. That's everybody's kind of solution or like thought process. So that person would have a really hard life and people would not like him if that were to be the case. But as far as like this money is somewhere, it's in a wallet. We can see the wallet address and it supposedly hasn't been moved. But overall, I mean, you attach that to one person, you just start watching this person's whole life. Like, oh, he went through a breakup. I'm selling Bitcoin. Like, what if he dumps? Like, oh, he did, like everything is attached to this one dude. That sucks.
So we got Fox Mulder in there. Big shout out to X-Files. Is this AI? Is this person?
It sounds like AI. You know who this is though?
Who?
This is the guy sitting right behind me. This is my dad.
Oh, really?
I don't know why he is typing like it's AI. I don't know why he's doing this, but it's funny.
That's so funny. No, there's no way that this this Peter Todd guy, a dude from Canada, really, that's the best we can do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know, but I know we introduced y'all a little bit late and we didn't do it properly. So for anybody who's newly joining or whatever, this is Stag Alliance. We're here with Liam and Ashley. Ashley, you're the founder or the co-founder?
I'm the OG founder, you could say, and Jimmy, who's not with us today, is like the partner in the business, the project. He was going to join, but I think he's been writing so heavily for the last couple of weeks. He's found like a new rhythm, but he's like really peaked out. And yeah, he's just quite burnt out from it, I think. So he's having some time out to recover. But I've got Liam, who's our community manager, like fairly new in the position, but been with us for a long time. So he offered to come up with a call. So yeah, come and join us, hang out.
Awesome.
So yeah, I've got me and Liam today.
How you
Yeah,
been, Liam?
I'm super happy to be here. I mean, I've been watching you two guys since it's been a long time. I mean, it did stop with the whole YouTube crypto channels, but then I remember it was the mint for House of Titans, and Clean was super excited about House of Titans. And you mint a bunch. I think you as well. I remember you. Atlanick, you just flipped some good ones. Yeah, it was a good time, and I remember the hype back then. And we as a project minted in a really bad situation. If you remember, at that time, all the projects were either rugging or not able to mint the whole collection, and we minted like 7,500 NFTs. At that point, it's just, to me, really good. To me, it was something, and the mint price was also not that low. So yeah, we minted right in the middle of the bear.
Yeah,
I
you
just
guys
checked.
had a lot of hype going into your mint too. I remember you guys came on. I appreciated y'all. Y'all gave away
Yeah,
a few things. It was one of
that's
the
what I was
bigger
gonna say.
streams that
Yeah,
we had. It was awesome.
I looked back just before this call, and we was on with you in Feb 2023. So it's been a while, but yeah, glad to finally like reconnect and I don't know, talk about what's been happening with us since then. Catch up. I'm interested to see what it's been like for you as well since then, as content creators, as community members as well. It's always good to see different
Yeah.
perspectives in the same space, isn't it?
Yeah, we've me personally, I've moved away from like NFTs pretty heavy in the last probably year. Clean is still a bit more with it, which I like because he keeps me in it. And same with like Fadi and a lot of people in my Discord. So shout outs to y'all. But for me, it's just easier to probably because of liquidity. Like I can just like get in and out like next day or whatever, and I don't have to pay a JPEG fee to try to make like 220 to like 250. Like making 25 or 38 isn't anything on JPEG Store, especially with the fees. You probably lose money. So I don't know. It's probably a waste of time in some sense, but like flipping to make like 50 ADA in these coins, like I don't know, it makes me feel good. And you can't really do that on JPEG.
It's not the market for it on with NFTs at the moment, is it? I looked at some of your content that you've been producing, and yeah, it's clear that you're more into that side of things as opposed to NFTs. Are there any like NFT projects at all that you kind of hold long term and cherish, or are you kind of like quite distant from it now?
It's hard to say cherished, right? Because I'm like frustrated. I don't have the same like hype and hopium that I had when I first started, like all that freshness.
Sure,
But like I'm still gonna hold my clay forever. I still have that picture from NFT touchables, so like that'll always be something I'll probably cherish forever. And then I still hold on to some cornucopia stuff as far as like metaverse as a whole. I don't like it or believe in like this grand idea. I think it can become something, but the way that it's kind of fallen out and become like almost a negative word, it's going to be hard, I think, to try to like build back that hype in any sense for Clay, for Cornucopias, for any of them. But I do think if if any like project on Cardano is going to be successful, it'll be Cornucopias, for a metaverse.
Yeah.
So
how
those
about,
two are
how about
probably
you,
more
Clean Up? Are you kind of similar, Clean Up?
I'm still like a PFP sort of degen sort of guy. Like I still hold some things that I kind of hold dear to myself. I still own a Chilled Kongs or whatever, just because of the nostalgia factor. I always feel like I'll be a part of that. Still doing House of Titans. I'm still a big fan of theirs. No longer a mod there. Like they're moving in a different direction. I don't have the appropriate amount of time to like invest in it, you know what I'm saying, to just even mod at this point. So I was like, I met with Apex and I was like, dude, you need a better mod than me. Like, you guys are starting to pick up steam, and I'm just kind of here for, you know, the lulls or whatever, you know, when things are slow, like I can be there. So it's like, well, I just decided, you know, to forego that. But yeah, mostly still just a PFP guy. I am picking up some things here and there, you know, but yeah, I still like NFTs just for fun. I mean, for me, this is fun. You know, I have everything that I need paid off in life, really. So it's just kind of like I just like NFTs for fun and community and other things like that. So
yeah.
yeah,
And maybe that's why I got into it was for the fun side, and I still see the fun side. Yeah, it's not as like it used to be, but you know, there is fun to be had.
Right. And so for now, it's along the lines of like what I found out is like you got to get behind something that has community or whatever for the most part, or people you can like vibe with, I guess you would say, because it used to be like gaming. Like I used to game a lot and would talk to friends and stuff like that. And then it was just like I started gaming by myself and I didn't have a whole lot of friends. And so then I joined an online community and stuff like that and started talking to people. And we automatically had this thing in common, which was we were all part of this NFT group or like whatever. And it was cool. I'm hoping that, you know, once things start looking up and this, that, and the other, things can really start picking up and doing things like we saw before. Maybe not to the same capacity because it was just kind of like a Wonderland sort of feel, but like the good vibes starting to get back. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. So
yeah, there's still good vibes to be had, plenty of opportunity. And you're right about the community thing. That's something that it was so big for us from the start, and we still got plenty of those community members that were been there since, you know, the early days, still with us now, that share same hobbies, whether it's NFT, whether it's fantasy stuff with us now. And just to see that strengthen through like the bear markets, still seeing the same people hop in and say hello, you know, kind of what each other are up to, what they're doing, different hobbies and stuff. So that stuff's something I didn't ever see when I first jumped into it. I didn't expect that, but it came, and it's a really strong part of it now. I mean, we've got a community manager role, you know, so it's a huge thing, really.
Yeah, what's that like, Liam? Being like this community manager, you have responsibilities, and like, you know, what does your day-to-day look like, or like, you know, what do you do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I started. Well, unfortunately, I didn't start at the very beginning. I'm still pissed that I don't have the OG role. I'm part of the team, but I don't have the OG role in Discord. And I'm not going to get it because that's the point. Those that do have the pioneer role, yeah, they are the real OGs. But yeah, I did come in to the Discord, right? I think it was just for the mint, maybe a week before the mint. And then I got obsessed because I'm a huge fantasy lover. I have all the Harry Potters, Lord of the Rings, you know, you name it. You know, I'm a huge fantasy nerd. So it just clicked, it connected with me on a deeper level. And I said, I'm going to mint like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. And I minted 50, I think. I don't remember because I was doing lots of flipping, getting the rare stuff. And then all the utility came after, and we then knew that you have to have some certain, you know, factions, different clans. You can make your clan and then get some different bonuses with staking and all the goodie stuff. And yeah, it changed. Now I have like, I don't know, more than 100 stags, a couple of portals, maybe 25 Bukayo NFTs. We're gonna get into those in a bit, but yeah, it is really exciting for me because I have this corner in my living room that I call it Stag Office. Every day in the morning, I go to that corner and pretend that I have this cool office with a big window. I can look at the sea and get connected with the people that I love. Shout out to the community, all the other mods, all the people that come in daily and say GM. You know, they don't have to. Like they're earning their ADA, but they come and say GM, have a positive day. Shout out to all of you guys. So yeah, it is refreshing, and it's really good because I'm working in an environment that I truly love. You know, NFTs, making money, fantasy. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, Ashley was talking about that too. He was like, you know, I didn't, or maybe it wasn't phrased in this way on purpose or whatever, but you didn't expect like to notice like such a large community, or the community aspect to be maybe as important as you saw before. And now, like with all the community that comes in, do you find it to be almost like a duty to, like, you know, fulfill all the expectations now of your community?
Yeah, of
So
course.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
oh sorry. I was going to say, when I said that about not expecting it, that was from, because I came in, I didn't just come in as like and start a project. I came in as like collector first of all, and that's where I didn't expect the community side. I didn't know there was Discord hangouts and stuff at all. So you know, when I came in, that's where I didn't expect it, but that's where I kind of grew and got to know people, and you know came as a space to kind of hang out, you know, daily. But yeah, it's I don't know if that question was at Liam or at me, but Liam, you was about to answer, so I'll let you jump back on.
I just love our community. These guys are awesome. You just have to come. And the good thing about our Discord is that as a normie, when you come to our Discord, nobody is shouting, go and buy one of our NFTs. No, they're just going to say, have you read the book? Do you like the story? Do you like the lore? And that's the main reason that I love our community. Yeah.
Because it's on Amazon, right? It's available.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've got a prop actually with me. I got it here. I don't know if the green screen will work, but yeah, this one is on. I have to move it around so you can see.
Called Nine Lands.
That one there is on Amazon. We initially launched it on Amazon.
It's like Elder
World. So the Elder World is,
yes,
that's like the overarching fantasy brand. If you think of like Marvel, that's the Elder World, and then you know below Marvel you've got Spider-Man and you know all the other kind of Marvel characters. So think Elder World, and then Stag Alliance is within the Elder World, and so is this book. Yeah, that's a set within the Elder World. Yeah. So the Stags didn't come into the first book. They are planned for future books, but the first book is more of a traditional audience marketing. We didn't just want to put NFTs into mainstream straight away. So we're kind of building up this kind of different audience, if you like, more mainstream marketable audience. Yeah, so on Amazon, it's you can get it on Kindle. It's print on demand from Amazon, so you buy it if you buy it in US, it prints and ships in US, for example. So it's on other retailers as well, like Apple
like
Books.
Audiobook.
Yeah, there's an audiobook as well, so that's on Spotify. What's the other ones? The Amazon one, I've forgotten the name now.
I don't know if it's called audiobook on Amazon, but it says audiobook is only $1
Audible
with membership.
Yeah, it's
Audible.
Yeah, if you are subscribed to their membership, then yeah, I think that's a really subscription cheap kind of deal. Yeah. So yeah, that's the first book, and that came. So before the call, I was trying to have a think because I thought it was kind of like, what have we done since we last spoke? And I've just been, you know, writing down kind of our roadmap in reverse, our timeline as to what's happened. So yeah, we're not just going to sit and read the list out to you guys, but it's good, you know, you're bringing up, you know, a lot of these points. Yeah, we had the book out. The first book definitely took longer than the next book, which is about to come out in about a month's time. You know, it was the initial kind of launch, and now we've got this whole process ready. Jimmy's writing faster than ever, though. He needs to take breaks so he can come on the show. And yeah, we've got the audiobook out, and it's a really good listen. We've got the first 3 chapters on YouTube or SoundCloud, so you can get like a sense of how it feels, and it's a really, really good production. Elderworld.io is the website that you can find everything. But yeah, if you search for maybe Elderworld or A Tale of the Nine Lands.
Elderworld Campfire Stories?
Oh, that's some shorts experiments. So if you click on the profile there.
Theo wanted to stop.
That's it, yeah. And then there's
Okay.
3 videos below. You can see them. Yeah. So
Nice.
those are like
So
the
who
first 3
did you get
chapters.
to narrate it?
So I wasn't managing that one, so I can't remember the platform it was on, but he's called Anthony King. He's from like an area where I used to live, interestingly, in a place in England. And his voice is like this British fantasy kind of perfect kind of voice for it. And it's not like too over the top, because sometimes when you listen to audiobooks, it can seem too much. When you listen to like, 8 hours of audiobook, you want a voice that you can stick with, don't you? So, he does the characters really well, not over the top, but you still get that that vibe, that feeling, and you can really I like to listen to them. When I finally get time away from the kids, I can sit and have a bit of peace and listen to it. And he does, like, you can just sit and close your eyes and you're in the book, aren't you? So, are you more of an audiobook liker compared to reading? I don't know if you might not read or listen to either, but if you do,
As long as the book is captivating, I can read. But I'm always on the go, so sometimes audiobooks really help. But those are more like self-help books, or like a Tony Robbins or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to that like while I'm like doing something, like mowing the lawn or like doing an activity. But
you
like
can mow the lawn, and I've tried that. If I mow the lawn, all I can hear is the lawnmower.
Really? And so like I can't read and mow the lawn, but at night when I want to decompress and just kind of do my own thing, that's when I can actually read. And most of my stuff is like I do like old school stuff, like the physical pages, but I'm getting more into swiping a little bit to the left there with just regular pages on digital. But even then, I'm always worried, because I'm wanting to go to bed, that I'm always worried that screen light is going to activate my brain more and just kind of like make me want to stay up later. So it's kind of like I want to go old school, raw dog books, pages, actually physical copies. Have you guys ever thought about, or maybe you guys do, like D&D sort of stuff?
Yeah, we have thought about that. So interestingly, our staking platform is like gamified, and the person that we got in to kind of do the gamified design for it is a big kind of D&D guy, and he really is pushing for us to bring that in somehow. So we're thinking of maybe doing like a Stag Alliance themed D&D kind of night, just like a small thing with the community. Maybe even just try out with the team first, then bring it into the community. You could play as your Stag character or something like that. So just like have it as a bit of fun to start off with, and then just see, you could have people watch in like Twitch or something, and then maybe vote or interact. So even if you're not playing, you could still get involved. So there's ways to explore it, and the good thing about that is you don't have to develop a massive platform for it. It's all kind of designed and read by the game masters guys. So if there's demand for it, we should probably at least give it a shot. So
I actually played Nick D&D 2 times now.
For the first time?
For the first time.
All right, what was it, last week?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago, and then the week before that.
Okay.
So we took a week off just because, again, work is hectic or whatever right now. Dude, it was so cool. Like, it was cool. I imagine as soon as you get used to it, more comfortable with the people you're with, things will like open up, or you'll be more creative. But for me, it was just kind of like cool. It was like a unique experience that I haven't had in a long time. Like me as an adult, I don't get to use my imagination too much. I don't know if you guys ever fall victim to that, but yeah.
Why do you think we're here, man?
Yeah,
They created a whole project, created their whole lore. Like
yeah.
that is as like creative as it gets. And I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people do what they do, especially NFTs. Like it gives that freedom. But thankfully we have a team here that's just not going to leave after like a rough month or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I've been wanting to do a Dungeons and Dragons themed like anything because I've never done it. And I just imagined with Stag Alliance, like you could have your NFT attached to your character, and then you can like, make your character, maybe he's a doctor or whatever, and then have everybody in this giant Discord call. And then it's just like only the Grandmaster can speak. And then whenever it's your turn, they'll unmute you and then you can speak. Because if not, it's going to be crazy, which would be really fun even still. But yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely do it. I saw there was some Discord update the other day, and it said like a new activity is linking to some D&D thing. So there's definitely loads of potential. So yeah, let's if we do it, I'll let you know. You can live stream it.
Hell yeah, definitely.
No, it's fun. I would encourage anybody. Like it's not like when I thought D&D, I thought there was a board involved, like there were characters involved and stuff like that. Yeah, you can have a board, I guess, if you want to. But for me, it was just like, I watched the one video where the girl was like playing D&D randomly with the guy.
The video you sent me?
John Rosenthal, right? And so she was like showing him, okay, we're going to play D&D right now. And they just create a character or whatever and started playing D&D like right there. And I was like, dude, that's so freaking cool. I thought it was this whole, I had to read the books and get all the knowledge and, do all these tutorials. I thought it was like, because it had been around since like the 70s. So I'm thinking like, dude, there's no way I'm catching up to this. You know what I mean? This stuff's been around for 50 years, bro. They've built this massive story, and come to find out, like, no, it's you, like, and how you vibe with other people. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it just reminded me of like the game of war, right? Like that game with the cards, right, has been around forever, and you could be like, oh, well, it's been around forever. How am I going to catch up? But like, it's just the game of war, and that's kind of how it is with Dungeons and Dragons. Like it is just pure creativity. Yeah, like, it can be whatever the dungeon master set up for you.
Yeah,
but do you have to get going? I know it's
I do. Yeah, I wanted to say one thing. Like I do like the art behind you guys. They both look really great.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, some of the most creative, wonderful background art we've seen from guests on here.
Have you seen our platform yet? The map and the whole thing?
No, not yet. Send me links like through Twitter.
Because we can bring it up.
Because I have to actually go pick up my daughter, and that's like 30 minutes away.
So
I
remember last time you had the same routine.
It's the same routine. It's never changing. The only thing is I just get up earlier now.
So if you just go up there to the right, the menu button, and said launch Elder World on the right.
To the right.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So we're currently like in between seasons at the moment. So lots of like updates going on behind the scenes, and we're about to kind of relaunch season 2.
Oh, nice!
I'm like literally seeing the stone circle in your image.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can zoom super in, and then you can zoom pretty far out. Okay.
Yeah.
The rank.
So this is kind of like this is Moonstone, where the stags live, and we're just starting to build out establishments. So
that's dope.
As more things get added to our game platform, there's little places they're going to be. So from the next season, there's going to be some more things popping up on this map to go and discover and and hop along and play along with. So yeah, we obviously like fantasy. We don't just want a staking website that's just a page that you connect your wallet to or whatever. So we obviously went to town and built a website that's got fish jumping out of the water and birds flying around and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a great project this, just to work with the artists and animate them and stuff.
I was gonna say, did
Yeah.
your artist draw like all of these, and you just like kind of shimmied them to side
Shit.
side for the trees and such?
So yeah, he drew it all as one kind of static thing, and then I worked to pick apart the trees, animate them swaying, and work with our developer to place them on the map. So without having such a heavy load as well, because that's something there. So it's just one or two trees that it loads, and it just scatters them around the map in predefined like areas.
Dude, this is sick.
Yeah, so it's a cool foundation anyway. So there's only a few things. Well, there's just the Bank of Moonstone to interact with at the moment, where the staking is. So if you click on the name Bank of Moonstone, you can launch and go inside the bank there for where the staking is. You have to log in to Discord, so you'd have to do that on
Let's
the
see.
stream.
I will catch up with this
Well,
Sure.
when I
Yeah.
get back. Okay.
showcasing too many emails.
Yeah.
We'll send you some DMs, Clean. I know because you definitely gonna love how we have integrated all the staking and how to reward people with actual ADA and not a useless token. People are
I got
earning
you.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah, it is very valuable in my mind. So yeah, yeah, I'll hang tight real quick, and then yeah, get a hold of me. I'm always down for these sort of things, and so yeah, easiest way would probably be Twitter or Discord, but mostly Twitter. So it was cool chatting with you guys. I gotta go. I apologize.
Yeah, cool to hang out again.
But I will catch up with you guys very, very soon.
talk to you
We're
soon.
going
yeah.
clean.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by, homie.
See you, Nick.
Peace. All right. So we were talking about staking too, and I was actually watching Blake CNFT's video earlier, and he was going over, you had, I believe it's 40,000 ADA going back to the original stakeholders.
Yeah, it was around that amount. So this was something that we never kind of planned before we minted. So it's always more difficult to be in a project that gives earnings after you kind of plan it into the roadmap, because you see projects doing earnings nowadays. They fully factor that into their raise allocation and where the money's going to go, like all that kind of thing. So we did this much later on, and we kind of pivoted away because we have gamified elements coming. They are in development still, but we kind of pushed that development down and then pushed the staking in front of that instead, so that we could have a platform that could reward our holders as soon as possible, which was, yeah, in our opinion, a great pivot to make. So we got lawyers involved to make sure that we're not crossing any boundaries, because when you start giving ADA to people for staking, for doing things, then obviously we want to make sure that we're doing it correctly, so that we can, be here in years' time, and our community can have trust with us that we're doing the right thing. So yeah. So when you stake, so in season 1, you could stake stags and portals, and then our various different income sources, such as the books, audiobooks, even the NFT royalties for our collections, all that kind of thing there. We flow it into the bank, the Moonstone, and then there's different ways you can. So it's not just connect wallet and stake, although there is that option. But if you want to get a bit more out of it, you can lock in your stags for different periods. You can have different combinations as well. So maybe you have a 2 of one clan that might give a bonus. Maybe you have a portal and a stag that's like a magic, a conjurer. Maybe that's a bonus as well. So there's lots of ways that you can collect and then get a little bit more as well. So that's kind of the gamified side to it too. And that's all within the Bank of Moonstone. And yeah,
Nice.
at the start of this, what was this? The end of September? Was it the start of September that the season 1 ended? And then we've recently done an airdrop for everybody there. and now we're kind of gearing up towards starting season 2. And there's new things happening there. So I don't know if you know, but with our book, we minted that on Book.io recently as like a special digital collectible. So you can now stake that on season 2 as well. So it's a book that you can read, you can earn from, you can collect different cover arts. There was treasures inside as well. So that was a really kind of fun thing we did there too.
What is the book called?
A Tale of the Nine Lands. So if you write a tale, that should bring it up. Okay. There you go. That's it. Yeah.
Nice. And what did it mint for?
That was 99 ADA for non-holders of Stags, and then Stag holders, Porta Pass holders, and I think Book.io's Bible holders got a discount as well. So most of them went for around 90 ADA or 91 ADA, something like that, or a bit more if you had a Porta Pass.
Nice.
So yeah, those went down really well. There's about 60 or so cover designs, so that was a really fun project in itself.
Yeah, these cover arts look amazing.
Yeah, so the original is one of those kind of butterfly designs, and then the other ones we themed them off of characters or different types of scenes. If you look on the left-hand side where it says cover set, so these are like the rarity. So the classic, that's rarest by kind of number, but the mythic are all 1 of 1. So even though there's only 9 classics, they're shared. So these are the 1 of 1. So there's only 1 of each of these. So yeah, they're super special to make. So really enjoyed these.
Yeah, these are sick. Yeah, along with the staking, I heard that y'all are starting staking for season 2 today, I believe. I don't know if that information is old.
Yeah, it's not today, so we don't have a date set yet. The platform did say a date that was like an estimated date, but we pushed it back a little bit, so it won't be long. But we do need a little bit more time to get the development ready. Yeah,
and if people did want to stake, would they go to stagalliance.com?
So it's the platform you use on the map, and it's the bank. So where you got to log in with Discord before.
Oh, okay.
So it was just carrying on that process.
Oh, gotcha.
You can go direct to the bank with a link.
So I would do bank, and then I would visit my Discord, and then it would bring me to which one I want to stake with a wallet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you connect your wallet, and it's just within there. Yeah.
Sweet.
You don't have to send your stags or anything like that. It all stays in your wallet.
Nice. So what kind of gamification do you want to bring to Stag Alliance? Is it going to be similar to what we've seen before, kind of with like Dirt Birds, or is it going to be a little bit more like decision making and like live?
Yeah, there's our original kind of plans. We're still kind of sticking to them, but we're trying to we're working with our kind of game designer, and we also have a game like Economist as well that designs the whole staking reward system and the numbers there. So what we're doing at the moment is we're taking what we've already built for the game, which is all kind of to do with collecting resources, crafting, speaking to characters, completing quests, all that kind of thing. But we're trying to bake it into what we have with the stake and reward system. So it's an ecosystem where all the kind of parts and pieces interact with each other. That will mean that we want to introduce like an in-game currency. So not like a token on Cardano, nothing like that, but an in-game currency. So that would be something that you earn from playing the different gamified elements. It could be, we have a Heroes of the Herd, which is this. Have you heard of Zeely, where you kind of do social quests and like we say, like or retweet this post and get XP. So we have like a conversion ready to convert your XP into our currency. So there's different ways. If you want to, earn a currency through social gamification, you can do that. If you want to take part in like quests, that kind of thing, you can do that. So at the moment, yeah, we're refining it, what we have built, and we're plugging it back into where we are now, because where we was when we did the development is slightly different to where we are now. So we just need to make sure, it kind of works okay. The games that we have built, it's like it's not just like click and wait kind of games. Where you have like a game where you have like say there's a quest and you go on a quest and maybe you have an 8% chance it succeeds and you come back in a day to find out. So it's not just that kind of thing. We also have on web browser app games as well, where it's kind of like mining, where you have to click and you have to be quite precise with your timing. So you follow like a beat map around the page, and you boom, 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 like a game app that you kind of actually interacted with and getting a high score, and with music and effects and all this kind of thing.
Is there like music rhythm?
Yeah, it's a music rhythm. It's based on a game called Ozu. I don't know if you've heard of that.
If you remember.
So yeah, that's a popular game. It's kind of loosely based off that, but we've made that into like a mining. So if you look on the map that we built in the top left-hand corner, there's some caves. So one day those caves might open. There might be places to go mining resources for trees. Same thing, you might be collecting wood, all that kind of thing there to use to build, to take part in quests. But like I said, it's kind of moved on since where we was, and we need to make some slight adjustments to bake it into our our staking system. Make sure one thing doesn't break the other, especially when you're staking and earning points. We don't want one thing to drastically affect the other halfway through a season or anything like that.
I like that so much more than, like, I know a lot of projects kind of do what you said earlier, like 8% chance of success or whatever, and you wait your 2 hours, you come back, maybe you set an alarm, maybe you forget and come back 2 days later, and you've wasted all those hours that you could have been doing whatever. But I really like the more active, like I have to be there, I have to time it, right? Like timing in video games is like such a simple thing, but depending on the timing makes the complexity either super easy or super hard. And it just like gives it so much range. And especially with music, whether it's your own music or existing music, it just adds that much more. I personally would sit there for hours. Maybe this is just me, just like clicking a rhythm game, more so than I would even spend like 2 minutes clicking somebody to go do something for 2 hours and I come back. Like I just would never do it. So like for me, that's a huge plus.
Definitely, yeah. We've got 4 original tracks composed and in the game. So it's like 4 difficulties. So the first one is like a slower kind of rhythm beat, and it's really cool with sound effects. If you miss, then it's like an old dwarven miner like grunting, like oh, and then if you get it right, he like cheers, like hooray, all this kind of thing. Yeah. So it's really fun. I should definitely get like a screen recording, of the kind of beat version going, so you can actually see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see. Liam, you have something up you want to share? Do you want me to add it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's the page for the bank. When you log in with your Discord, it's going to bring you to the lobby.
Totally.
And here's the bank manager. You need to sign up for an account. But yeah, so basically when you go here, it's gonna say next season starts in we could start it even sooner, but in the staking tab, so this is called fluid staking, which is essentially each stack comes with a fluid staking number. It's just a base number of PSTG XPs that you're gonna earn without doing anything, regularly every 24 hours. And it's a relatively low number. For example, every citizen stag is going to get like 30 points every single day. And those that have like a skill, for example, a knight or a political or a conjurer, these are going to get like 40. The special characters, which are a little bit lower, which lower supply, they're gonna get like 140, and the royals, which are just 20 in the whole collection, they're gonna get like a higher number essentially. And here you're gonna earn a base PSDG number, as you can see here. And then when you go to promise, this was the best option for people that wanted to like maximize their earnings. So we had season 1 for 180 days. Season 2 is also going to be 180 days. And anybody that clicked on make promise, it's essentially a contract that you promise that you're not going to list or transfer your NFT out of your wallets, registered wallets. You can add multiple wallets and you can transfer it between your own wallets. But essentially, if you promise to not list it, you're going to get these numbers, these additional numbers. So this was something really crucial for those that did earn a lot of ADA in season 1. And then the another factor is the bonus. So bonus is right now we cannot see the season 1 bonuses, but essentially we present a couple of different combinations that you could have, like for example, combine a citizen with a conjurer, for example, or a conjurer with a portal, and then get additional points. So that was really cool. And season 2 is going to be even bigger and better because now we have the Bukayo assets, and we actually have, let me just quickly share my screen again with you guys. We have presented the season 2 combo bonuses. Stop share screen. There we go. So if you go to our Discord and sneak peek channel, we have all the combo bonuses for season 2. So you see here, for example, if you have collected all 3 main characters within this cover set, you're going to get 185 PSDG points additional to your base PSDG that you're going to get out of your books, out of your stags, all those stuff. And these are not just these ones. You can get like a couple of crazy ones I can show you. Like, for example, here, you see 1 book, 1 Stag Alliance, and 1 Portal Pass green. And you can really maximize your points. Like if you want to get additional 420 points, you can combine a magical book, a enemy book, the cover set, 2 Conjurer Stags, and 1 Portal Pass, and then you can get like 420 additional combo bonuses, So it's really cool. I mean, it has the gamified element. You can really think of a strategy to maximize your ADA earnings. So that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's awesome because you keep the value kind of connected to the in-game currency, but also you give value to all those other assets that you made. Like it's not just a book to read. Like the book is to read and to gain the additional multiplier or, the additional 420 mixed with, the other book or the other pieces. So that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. And we covered everybody, like everybody that maybe somebody just has 1 stack or just 1 book, and they can also participate. They can also go and sign up in the bank and earn their points. And the crucial thing is that we don't have a token. I mean, if you go to Tap Tools, there is a Stag token, which is not ours. Somebody made it. I don't know why. And it has no liquidity whatsoever. Yeah, PSDGs essentially are off-chain point system that you can convert it to ADA at the end of each season. And then there's going to be another gaming currency that's going to build the whole economy within the game, but that's not for now.
So if you were to earn, let's say, like, I don't know, arbitrary number, 20,000 points, and then I didn't use them, would they go away once the next season starts?
So yeah, it's when season 1 ends, you have your final kind of score, and you earn 8 of them with your score compared to everybody else's score. So it's kind of like what your percentage is of the whole kind of the amount of currency earned by everybody. So that's how we kind of work out who gets what, and then your score goes back to 0, and then it starts again for the next season. So new people can kind of come along and start the new season.
Is it automatic
but-
though, or do I need to like log in and click claim?
It's automatic. So this season,
Okay.
the airdrop was automatic. We asked people for their preferred wallets, but it was automatic. Next season, maybe we'll have more of something like a claim button or something like that. But for this season, yeah, it all went straight to the holders.
I think it makes sense to have it be, they're staked, and then the wallet that it's staked to is the wallet that's attached, and then whenever the payout comes, it automatically goes. Because I know so many people are going to forget, right? So many people might come back like a week later, 2 weeks later, whatever it may be, and they'll be upset. So I think the way you have it now is perfect, personally.
Yeah, we might look somewhere in between. So it's like a claim for a long period of time, because there's all sorts of scenarios, like maybe they lost their wallet, C-Trace or something like that, and so they wanted to change it. So there's lots of different scenarios that you have to think of. But I think we did all right this time around. Everyone kind of got their airdrop, had no issues whatsoever. So yeah, it was good. The next time we always look at, this was our first season, so we've looked back at all the data points we can see to see how we can improve things. So that's what we're putting forward for the next season. We can improve things along the way. If we spot bugs, we'll fix them. But between seasons is a really good chance for us to improve, isn't it?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll go back to Cebu. He said, are the old bonus combos still the same, or have they been replaced or changed?
So they've all been changed. There's not any from the first season. They're all changed for the next season. That's not to say that you're going to lose all of your bonuses, because you're more than likely going to still get lots of these new bonuses in the new season. So it's what our the game designers came up with, that we changed them out each season, not in massively different ways that's going to completely disrupt, but they do keep changing to keep things different.
Are there any like trait bonuses specifically that change, so that even commons may get a little bit of a small multiplier, maybe one season to the other?
How do you mean? Sorry.
So let's say like a stag with a certain jacket, like maybe this
Yeah.
season he gets given like 20% extra, and maybe the next season that jacket is no longer important, so he doesn't. He only gets the regular, 1 times multiplier.
Yeah, that would be possible in our current setup, where it changes around. Yeah, we don't go for specific jackets or anything. It's more the high level, where there's more chances for people to collect. So some of the rare ones, maybe the very, very rarest combo bonus is the full faction of this clan called Ferrican, and there's only 11 chances, I think, to get that. But that's a rarity. Most of the other ones, you're going to have like a lot of chances to be able to obtain them.
Gotcha. Let's go look at some of these. So what was the jacket that you said?
If you go to Ferrican.
Under clan, yeah.
Under clan. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't expect you to know how to spell it.
Oh, okay.
I have to check it. So yeah, this is the clan, and then one of the bonuses is to have this clan, but all the factions. So if you look on the properties on the left, and there's a faction property. So you need one of each of these, apart from the top 2. So you need one Ferrican citizen, one maker, one conjurer, one physical, one knight, and then that's kind of your full set then. And that's the hardest one to get this season.
Check the makers.
Yeah, if you click maker, it's because there's so few of these.
Oh wow.
So, very hard to get.
One lonesome soul. for 5K.
Yeah, I've got people in Discord that are, hunting for the owners because, they might have left the space, they might not know they have it, that kind of thing. So they
Yeah,
are
I'm sure he gets offers thrown every day.
hard to find. Liam will know more than I do.
I was one of those people. If you check the activity on those makers, I think the last one is going to be my wallet.
This one, if I
No, go check the activity on top.
oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's going to show you the last sale was that one.
This
6
one's
months.
you?
Yeah, I got that one.
All right, we're gonna go wallet watch. Let's see what you got. Well, you got the PSTG. I see you. A lot of people have been going crazy on the ADA handles lately.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
like.
any ADA handles, Nick?
I have my own ADA handle, and then I have like a secondary handle of it's called Fancy Wallet. It was just
Yeah.
some cheap ADA handle that I found. I just needed a way to differentiate my two wallets, so I got my Atlanick handle and then just another one that I can remember.
They are handy. They're very handy for like company wallets as well and organizing. Yeah, we haven't got any sub handles yet, but we've explored that.
Yeah, these are sick. What do you think about ADA handles though? Do you think they're actually, because I think a lot of people are just buying them to sell, right? Like there's some people that just have hundreds upon hundreds of ADA handles, just hoping they hit on one.
Yeah,
What
I
do
remember
you think
when they first came out, and every kind of popular name or company was searched, the numbers thing came out, didn't it? Where the top 100, top 10, was it the top 10K numbers? It's like a sub collection, isn't it? I think they're very useful for searching wallets. So yeah, definitely. And I think they'll have lots of wider uses. I think they could be used for like accounts, even like to log into systems, like log in with your ADA handle, that kind of thing. Yeah, really useful.
Yeah, there was it was like one wallet, and Blake was talking about it in his video I watched like 2 weeks ago, and he just bought like it was like 20 or 30 ADA handles. He was just going completely crazy. Not Blake, but this other dude that he was like looking. He was like, all of these are going to that same wallet. And I was like, there's somebody out there that like really believes in ADA handles. And he was saying too, he was like, the scary part though of all this is that it was only like 20,000 ADA liquidity going in, and it was just that one dude. So it's just like, yeah, sure, that's a big amount of liquidity going into a project, but it's just one person. Like, who is he going to sell these to? Do we actually have liquidity here? Well, what do you think about the future of Cardano? Are you like nervous, or I think everybody's probably a little nervous, but what do you think about the longevity? Do you think we'll have our pop off moment again?
It's very interesting time, isn't it? When I think my headphones might be losing. So if I lose volume, if you can't hear me, let me know. Yeah, it is an interesting time when you look at the daily volume. It's it's nothing, nowhere near what it was, is it? But when I look at us, we've come from that time, and I think compared to not every other project, but compared to a huge number of projects, we've really outperformed and done well. We've largely stuck to our vision, our goals. It's going the right way. Our products that we're selling in Web2 are doing really well. We've got more on the way. So I think because our business vision that we've done and we're working towards isn't solely reliant on Cardano and Web3, although that's a huge part of it, it doesn't mean that we panic or too much about the prices going up or down. It's just, it is what it is. But, we chose Cardano. We're a very firm believer. It's, it doesn't go down. It's only kind of getting better. So, yeah, it's definitely interesting times, but not worried at all about the kind of where it is at the moment. Do you kind of have any fears and doubts yourself from that question?
It's interesting with me because I personally feel like the lower the price goes for Cardano, the more bullish I get. But whenever the price goes back up, like when it was 80 cents, I was like no longer telling my friends like, yeah, you should be getting in on this. You should be buying this. I was like really nervous again. And I was just like, we might see $1, maybe $1.20, but we're still so far off from our all-time highs, which wasn't like too bothersome because the only ones that were reaching new highs were Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and also Binance was close to reaching new highs. Maybe they did in the last 6 months. I don't think so though. But basically everybody was in the same boat except for those like 4. So I felt okay about that, but I just don't know why Cardano didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, what did Solana have to make it pop off that Cardano didn't? Besides a bunch of people, I guess that's it. That's really all it is. Just a bunch of people who wanted the price to go up, so they bought. But
Yeah.
we have more. We have a network that doesn't go down, like you said. Like, I don't know. You can't DDoS Cardano.
Yeah, I mean, they tried. I mean, they did actually try to DDoS Cardano, and Charles was laughing about the whole thing because just some random developer like fixed it like instantly and tried to actually drain the attacker's wallet. Do you remember that? That was really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Nick stepped in and found like a reverse engineering way to actually drain the wallet from them.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is actually insane. This was like the coolest. We'll get him back. But that was like the coolest, like reverse Robin Hood kind of type of thing. Like Robin Hood tried to stop the trading, but with us, it was like we wanted to stop him from, I don't know, not necessarily trading, but we wanted to stop him from zapping the funds. It was cool to like see him reverse engineer it in a Twitter space with a bunch of people, like
Exactly.
during the Nike hype. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was. And the coolest thing was that if they continue to attack the network, that would have cost them more money. That was the whole plan. That was the whole engineering thing behind it. So if they wanted to do the DDoS, do it, but you're going to lose money. So that was really fun. And in terms of Cardano, I mean, I've been doing all sorts of cross-chain stuff for the past couple of months, especially when the meme coin run and the whole pump that fun thing started on Solana. And I'm not gonna lie, Solana is the casino of Web3, no doubt. Like you can put a soul in a random meme coin, and can turn to 50 like instantly, and it's just utter casino, of course. But Cardano has found its own niche, and all the, I guess, smart people are here. Maybe too smart, I would say. I mean, when a project wants to do a token sale or an NFT mint, people are just asking, okay, what is the utility? What is happening? I want something in return. But in other chains, it's just like, no, I want a rocket on my profile picture, and I don't care. As long as the price goes up and I can rock it and it's cool, I don't care.
We have a funny name. Come on, man.
Yeah. Ash, is your mic working now?
Yeah. Sorry if I looked rude there. I didn't hear anything
Nah,
that you said after I asked you the question. My mic cut out and it wouldn't connect to the other audio, so I had to leave. Sorry.
No, you're good. All good. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like, super pessimistic about Cardano or anything. I'm trying to figure out, because I believe there's stages of this, and we're still, I think, in the first stage of crypto where people are looking at it solely as an investment or a scam, and that's it. Right. And then there's like some people who can kind of see where it's going, and some of those people are extra bullish. And then I think some of those people are like me, and they're wondering if we ever get to that point. Right. So like the second point would be where all of this use case stuff is actually being used by everyday users. And that would be like using a credit card to actually pay for your stuff. Like we call it cryptocurrency, but nobody is going to be spending their crypto. Why would you do that? You would spend your dollars. You buy crypto as an investment. And so that's where we're at right now. And I think a lot is going to change once we hit that second gear. I just don't know when it's going to come.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a recent survey by a university for people between age of 18 to 25, and the results was 98% think that crypto is scam, and all of those people are like educated, going to like higher end colleges. I don't know. They all think it's a scam. They still think it's a scam. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised with a younger audience because it's It's definitely changed from when I first started to look into it myself. There's a lot more people that I can talk to about it than there was before. But yeah, there's still some stigmas here and there about it, for sure. Yeah.
I think it's unfortunate too because of, social media is what drew a lot of the hype towards crypto in general, but crypto media is also one of its biggest downfalls. You have these huge celebrities of Jake Paul and these other people who scam their audiences of young children and, their parents who might listen to them because, they believe, let's say like Mr. Beast or Logan Paul or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they get scammed off of like poo poo coin or doo doo, whatever it was called. I think it was called like Dookie coin or something like that, whatever the Paul brothers created. And it went to crap. It was literally like I think it was a South Park spinoff or something. They used like the South Park animations to like make the sound or the music for it, like all this bull crap. And then they just scammed everybody. So like, yeah, you have all those millions of people who watch these guys and grew up with these guys who are young, and their first experience with crypto is a scam. Like, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be hard for some people to get past a bad first experience, isn't it? But hopefully projects like us can show that, there's a great side to it too. And
Absolutely.
That's partly why we have our Web 2 side, and we're not, shoving NFTs or crypto down people's throats that way. But eventually we want to break down the barriers so people can interact and collect without, knowing it's crypto. And then at a point, they'll be able to find out that the character or whatever they might have collected from, the platform, that is an NFT, and this is how they can interact with it. Hopefully some of the UI and things will have improved and we can help with that. But yeah, I think breaking down the barriers between it, because when the web came out, we wasn't really interested in the tech behind it, was we? We just used it because it was useful, and that's hopefully what we're going to do with crypto, and not worry about what's going on behind the scenes. But early days, everyone that's here is kind of seems to be fully behind the cultural aspect of it, the people's coin, the decentralization. There's all that side too, and that will always kind of live on, won't it? But to go fully mainstream, you have to look at the bigger picture of things.
Yeah, I wanted to mention we are giving away. I don't know if I mentioned it since
Stag
joined. We are giving away a Stag NFT, which I'll pull up on the screen real quick. We're going to do that towards the end, so maybe in like 15-20 minutes or so. But let me pull that up for you guys.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one actually. I like that one.
Yep. So this is what we got going on. I'll ask you guys when that time comes to just put in what's best, like a Discord name, so that we can reach out to them. Does that work best?
Yeah, that works for me. Yeah.
Okay. So whenever that time comes, I'll ask you guys to do like hashtag and then your Discord name. The hashtag is just like the indicator that I'm going to use to where it'll pull from that comment and not all the comments. So we'll do that whenever we do that. But I know earlier in this stream too, you said you had like a list of stuff that you were thinking about, and you were like, "Oh, I don't want to like name out all this stuff." Yeah. But if you want to, man, like this is your time to not only like address everybody, but brag a little bit. Y'all been working your ass off.
Yeah, I know. I think the thing is with your kind of your stream, it seems very chilled out. I really like this kind of conversational flow compared to going on a space and shilling an elevator pitch and going on a monologue for half an hour. So I really prefer this kind of back and forth conversation, to be honest. But I did want to write down, and like, just because it's been a while since we spoke, so I thought it'd be cool to try and reflect on what we've done and kind of where we're going to. And yeah, I'll bring up that list anyway. But to be honest, we've actually covered some of it, so I'll kind of dip in kind of in between. So we last spoke, as I checked before, it was like in February, and we minted just a month after in March. So yeah, it was crazy times around then. We must have been in full hype mode going up to the mint. So it was it's really kind of fun to kind of think back at where we was then. So that's almost like almost 2 years ago, really. So
Was
yeah,
that
it's
with
been
the
a while.
portals?
So that was the Stag Alliance. So we had the portals came out before them. So I minted those. All of those are given out for free. There's still about 50 or so in the company wallet not given out. So we still give those out to community members that, you know, show exceptional kind of commitment to the project. Maybe they've put in a lot of work for us in various kind of other ways, or, you know, there's all sorts of ways you can contribute. All you have to do is kind of ask, and then we can help you to help us. And what the community really does is they help everybody. So that's the great thing about communities and NFTs. If everyone, you know, does a little bit here to help, even if it's just one kind of post on Twitter a week, it really goes a long way when you've got thousands of people behind you. So yeah, portal passes, still some to give out, but yeah, they were kind of the free mint given to kind of early holders. They originally were used for the initial mint as well, and now you can use those for staking, and they get really high prestige values. There are more opportunities coming in the pipeline for them, and the book that we are about to release in about a month's time, so book 2, they feature the portals. They're behind me this side. They feature those portals. It's actually, we think, I'm designing the covers, so this week I've been doing the cover art for that book, and the portals are on the covers. So this is where NFTs are starting to, you know, trickle into our Web 2 side, our traditional fantasy side as well, which is really cool to see. We was also, a big thing for us, we was on the BBC Worldwide News. So we had a live interview there, which was really, it's like unexpected. So we got there because we went into our local kind of news. I live in Wales, so we was on like the local national kind of news there, and then it got picked up by the UK, so the whole of the country. We was on the BBC homepage for like half a day, and that gets you know, hundreds of thousands of views. So I had like my friends like phoning me, texting me like, yeah, dude, why are you on the homepage of BBC?
That's so cool.
It's probably like one of the most popular pages in the whole of like the UK. So that was really good coverage. And then because of that, the kind of BBC Global wanted to have us on a live interview, and we didn't have much notice at all, just like a couple of hours. We didn't get like a list of, yeah, there it is. We didn't get any questions or anything given to us before, so we couldn't prepare. It was just like, look at your screen. You couldn't see anybody you're talking to, just like a black screen, and you could just hear them, and you just kind of, you know, answer the question. So it was really cool. We had no time to prepare. We just had to, you know, 100% say yes and agree to it, and put Cardano NFTs on, you know, Worldwide News. And then they ran that a few times during the day as well. So it was the live, and then they reran the story. So yeah, that was definitely, you know, a highlight to be said.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Damn, I look younger there. So other things we've done then, Heroes of the Herd. So I mentioned that earlier, and we have that we're going to be giving in-game currency for your actions. That's not live yet, but that's what the XP will be put towards. So any XP earned now is worth getting for that conversion, and there'll be a bulk conversion at the start from everything earned. But originally, the XP was like a leaderboard, and we gave away thousands of ADA worth of NFTs. You know, like Ape Society when they were like 5K plus, that kind of thing. Dirt Birds, we gave away those, lots of Tavern Squads and things like that. So it was a good chance to give back for people, again, people helping us, and we give back to them. So we had that initiative going. We did a collab with Block is Heart, the big investment group. So they did the mystery chests. So we was their first partner there. So they did one round, and then they did partner rounds, and we was the first there. So that was,
I remember that. Hell
that
yeah.
was a cool collab, yeah. foundational wise, I mentioned it before, how we've got legal and accounting, so we've got a really kind of solid business foundation. It's not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it's really good for us to be able to do things with, with confidence, basically, to know that we're not going down a path that's going to land us in trouble and then land our holders with, a company doing things they shouldn't be doing. So really important stuff, even though it's, not the most fun thing to talk about. What else on my list? Spaces. So Liam here started to do the campfire spaces. So we have guests like other projects on, and that's great because it gives our holders an opportunity to learn more about what's going on in the ecosystem, and then other guests can come and talk about their project to our community. It's not just projects; it could be influencers. You could come join us on one of those as well. So yeah, they're really cool. And Liam also does a weekly news bulletin of what's going on in crypto. So it's not just Cardano, although you do kind of have a focus on there, don't you, Liam? But he looks at all of the kind of the wider kind of crypto news, which is a great kind of resource. Again, it's not just for our holders; it's for everybody just to get their weekly scoop of what's going on. What kind of, I was going to say what drama's going around, but it's not really kind of a drama thing. It's more of a high level kind of stories going on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I really like it. I mean, I always wanted to be like that Clark Kent character.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's super detailed. You can zoom in. You can read every single word. You can print it. We have some people that actually print it and collect it. Actually.
Really? No. That's cool.
And yeah, it's I've been doing it for more than a year now. And
yeah, big effort.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
this layout is so cool too. Did you design the whole layout?
yeah,
This is so cool.
yeah, I really like it, and it is connected to Cardano heavily. I'm gonna say because that right, I think it's right there next to the date. You can see the epoch number from the first issue. I always put the epoch number, and only a couple of people notice that.
Is that it right there? 515.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
No, that is a really smart idea. And Snacktober, oh man.
Yeah, and now we have 2 pages. I started with just 1 page and see how people wanted, and people loved it, and they said, "Okay, give us the second page." So
2
maybe
pages.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. This is impressive, and this is like, dude, this is so cool. I can't even say enough positive things about how cool this is. Like, this shows that you have a true passion in this. This is so dope.
Thanks.
Yeah, definitely. There's like a tweet thread as well, so you can scroll down and read through, see the tagged projects and things, so you can explore further that way, which is cool.
This is like one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, and the other projects like it as well. If we write about another project, they'll come and reshare it sometimes or comment on it. So yeah, it is cool to connect with others in the space and celebrate things going on.
You're like condensing my entire stream and then some. Like, just go to his tweets, guys. Like, he's got everything. This is crazy. NVIDIA under fire, dude. NVIDIA is gonna be going crazy. Oh my! I have so much. Like, I got super into stocks yesterday too. So like, I'm just geeking off all this.
Yeah.
I took a break from stocks and then I don't know. I got into it a little bit and started like just trying to like catch myself up to like what's going on with stocks, because I've been waiting for a while for stocks to come down. I've been saving up money.
Yeah.
And they just keep going higher. And I'm like, man, this reminds me of when I first got into stocks and every day it went higher for like 3 years and I could just, I got in, but like I would only get in on like huge dips, but it feels like the beginning of that. And now we have China printing stimulus and all China stocks are going ballistic. And that just started like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. The market, it feels like we should be coming down any second now, especially because we just came out of a bear market. So we're so used to it, but like we might just not, I don't know. We're in like super crazy times. And if the market continues to keep going higher, then Bitcoin has so much room, which gives so much room to Cardano. We really could be like at the start of something crazy. We really could be.
What do you think about the presidency? if Trump's get elected, what do you think is going to happen?
I prefer Trump. All right, I'll just say that. I'll start there. You know, he's pro crypto, right? So like if you're a crypto guy, you're probably pro Trump. But you know, I see some flaws in how he could lose. I don't see much flaws in if he wins. I see flaws if the Democratic side wins and continues to push student loans, you know, further and further down the line. Then my SoFi play will no longer be the greatest ever. But I don't think that we should keep pushing off loans that we owe. I think it's going to help us to drill more. I think it's going to help us if we go through that entire electricity plan that Trump wants to go through. That's going to help with our EV plan. But he also said that he's going to take away, I think it was like the 2032 bill or something like that, to where it forces people to get an EV car by that time. He's going to get rid of that. I agree with that, even though he's, you know, pro electricity and pro EV. So like, I feel like he does have a healthy balance with a lot of this stuff too. And as far as, you know, the Kamala like propaganda, it always comes on like he's trying to give out tax cuts to rich corporations, not the middle class like me. And I understand that is partially true, but if you can reduce the cost of those goods coming in, then you'll pay less for those goods because the companies can lower those prices and make more of a profit. But if you are only going to tax those corporations more, then my iPhone is now like an extra 25% more, which does not equate to my 5% off of my taxes at the end of the year. Like, so I'm a Republican at the moment. I'm a Trump fan at the moment. And that's what I believe. That's where I think we need to be.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to like choose between the bad guy or the less bad guy, I guess. So at this point, I'm gonna go with Trump as well because it's gonna be good for the crypto community. I think so. What do you think, Ash?
Honestly, I don't have like an opinion that's educated enough to say, to be honest. I see it, you know, all over my timeline, all over the news lately, you know, well, all over the news all this year, to be honest. And, you know, we're in the UK, Liam's in Europe, so it's not like, obviously it's US, so it does have kind of global effects, doesn't it? But honestly, it's all I see in my timeline is this kind of thing at the moment. But yeah, I don't have an opinion, I'd say, on who I would kind of vote for. I've seen both of them say things about the crypto industries, but I really don't know how it would actually come out at the other end, do you really?
What really bothers me is that the way that the last two elections that I've watched, because I haven't paid attention before that, to be honest, is that both sides, they just smear. Like everything is a smear campaign. Like you're bad because of this. You're bad because of this. Well, I don't care about that. I want to know why you're good. Tell me what you're helping. Like we went back. I went to my best friend's house in Massachusetts, and I thought it was really funny. I never thought I would be doing this in my life, but we sat there and we watched. What was it? It was who was the president that got caught trying to like steal votes? Maybe it was not Waterloo. Was it Waterloo or
no?
Nixon, right? So Nixon, he got caught trying to like tamper with the ballot box or something like that.
Right.
It was a debate between Nixon and I want to say Reagan. I don't know. I'm horrible with presidents. One of the two. Anyways, it was maybe like 90s, 70s, 60s, somewhere in there. And it was just both of them were really respectful when they were having their debate. And it was like super refreshing, actually. And
I've seen that going around actually on Twitter or something. I think I've seen that one where they was just, they compared it to the debates.
Nixon was Watergate tapping. Okay, that's what it was. Not Waterloo, Watergate. But yeah, like what's interesting is a lot of the issues then they kind of bring up or now they brought up then. And the way that they went about it, a lot of them were saying like, hey, yeah, I want to fix, let's say like the water issue. I don't know what it was. And then the other guy was like, yeah, I also want to fix a water issue, but I want to do it this way. And the other guy was like, well, I respect that, but I want to do it this way. And it was just like that back and forth for the full like hour, 2 hours, whatever it was. And I don't know, like I left the debate actually feeling like, well, whoever wins, like at least they're trying in their own way. And this is like, they are trying to solve the problems that we have. And it felt fine. Like I didn't leave wanting to like hate anybody who voted for them or hate anybody, you know, but nowadays it's not like that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got you. Yeah. Because you've got, your family, your friends, and you don't want to have this, barrier between you by who you vote for, do you? You still, but that can happen, can't it?
Yeah, Trump is a very polarizing person. He's a very chest out type of person.
Yeah.
And I understand that getting under your skin. I really do. And so, sorry if you feel that way. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have a lion leading me than somebody who's apologetic and can be walked over. Like you're not friends with your boss. You don't like your boss. But when shit goes down, you immediately tell your boss and let him handle it. Right. I don't know. That's the guy I want. Like when we're going to have debates, international debates, I don't want somebody walking over Biden while he's stumbling over his words or maybe stumbling over his own feet. Like, dude, I need somebody who's going to sit there and like actually say what he means and actually put up a fight for the US. And I believe Trump will do that more than any other president. So, I hate, the whole polarizing debate. And I think after this election, hopefully it is Trump, so that way there can't be another Trump election. Like I just want people to go back to normal elections where we hate the government as a whole, right? We don't necessarily hate Republicans or Democrats. We just hate the government and we go on with our day. Can't we just go back to hating the government?
That's a funny way to look at it, yeah.
But I don't know. I hope that we can get to there, and I think we will. But immediately, no matter who wins, there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings. So
yeah.
Can't wait for it to be
everyone's keeping a close eye on it.
Yep. So, Liam, are you also in Wales?
No, I'm actually in Norway.
Oh, okay.
That's why I always have my hoodie, even indoor. It's chilly, yeah.
It's always cold.
Yeah, it is super cold here. Sometimes we get like minus 30, minus 35. Yeah, it gets crazy.
Damn, minus 35.
Yeah, but you get used to it. It's hard your first or second year, and then after third, it's going to be like, oh, it's nothing, because your body, adapts and knows that, okay, this is now the normal situation for you. So yeah, in terms of Trump, I think at the end of the day, he's just the businessman. He's going to get the deal done.
Right.
And that's what I guess America needs right now. Yeah.
Yeah. The one area that I think he could, or a lot of Americans will get caught up on, is the whole abortion thing. And, I don't think that he personally could even change abortion if he wanted to. You have to get a lot of people to vote on that. And I think that's where he was actually trying to get during that debate, where I believe it was like a 3v1 when he went on CNN. But I don't think he can change, abortion to just like be a federal law that you can't get abortion. What he was saying was he didn't like it that people could choose to get a quote unquote abortion after, let's say, like 7 months or 8 months. Like that was the whole argument. But Kamala is running hard on the fact that she is saving women's rights for abortion. And it's a little misleading, but I'll leave it there. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about the politics, but and we got to do the giveaway. So let me get off of that before I keep going on a tangent. You asked the right question to get me off on a tangent.
Yeah, Liam, come on.
But yeah, this is
a news reporter.
Yeah. This is the Stag Alliance that Liam and Ashley have given us for today that we're going to give away right now. So let me open up the giveaway tool. This is how this is going to work. It's super bright. I apologize. But you're going to do hashtag and then your Discord name. So I'm going to click here. We have 8 entries already, and I'll click off of that screen so it's not super bright. And so, yeah, in the Discord, I'm going to do an example. Just type hashtag, and then I'm going to do Atlanick because that is my Discord name. Do it exactly how your Discord name is, because if you win, we are going to hit up that Discord. So just make sure it's the right Discord. And maybe in like 5 to 10 minutes, we'll pick a winner. So what are you guys into right now? Like, what is the most recent development that is coming up that you think a lot of people are going to be excited about for Stag?
There's a few coming up. So as we touched on earlier, we're in the middle of a staking season like gap. So we're gearing up to season 2. So that's going to be something people are going to be excited to kind of step in, see the new visuals, see the new kind of features going on, and get staked and locked in for season 2. And then during season 2, we have got book number 2 and book number 3. So we're going from 1 product to 3 products. And then because obviously we've got 1 book, but this book is a Kindle book. It's a paperback, hardback, audiobook. So when I say 1 product, it's actually many. But then we're going to have book 2, which is out in about a month, and book 3, which we're pushing to get in before Christmas. So then we can have like a trilogy out in time for Christmas. So all within the season, there's definitely going to be 3 books. Maybe there'll be more. And the great thing is when you have a catalog of books, it becomes much more profitable as a business, because we do like run a lot of advertising campaigns on socials, like especially on Facebook and things. So market can be found there quite well. But when we advertise, when we have more products out, it's like a much reduced cost of advertisement to sale. So you can advertise 1 advert for 3 books essentially. Or if you kind of get a customer for your first book, they're much more likely to buy the second book, all that kind of thing there. So it's going to be a huge thing for us to expand our kind of our catalog and grow. So this is why we're excited for this season. This is kind of the first season was the beta of the platform. It had never been done before, hasn't it? Or the way we've done it, haven't seen other platforms like it really. So it was a very experimental thing that went down really well, with very few bugs. So that was great. But now we're going in season 2, adding on top of that, adding more products to our physical catalog. We've got the Book.io mint as well that can be staked. So yeah, that's what we're working on now. So yeah, I'm really busy working all hours. So I do the book cover designs at the moment for this book 2, which is called Elf Song. It's like a prequel to the first book, and then I'll be soon doing kind of the covers for that, the 3rd book as well, which is the Half-Blood Elf. That's like it's a working title, let's say. And then on the platform side, as well as the staking, we have other things lined up to introduce. So on the map, there'll be other places to visit and interact with. So you can come visit on a daily basis and have something more to do than look at your stag state or customize your staking. So that's where the gamified platform becomes the gamified element to it. So yeah, loads going on between now and Christmas. Just need more hours.
Will both the books be minted through book.io?
That's TBC. Okay. We definitely want to approach book and grow our relationship with them. So yeah, that's something we'll look to do, but no kind of hard yeses or nos on there at this point. So yeah, watch this space.
Nice. Well, all right, we're about, I think that's 10 minutes after I started the giveaway. Let me check.
See you, Grey 5. Grey 5 9.
Yeah, Grey 5 said you got to run back to work. Much love, Atlanick, Liam, and Ashley. Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah.
For the herd.
Love.
All right, we'll go back to here. We have 14 entries. So good luck. I'll do like a last minute, last call. So 1 minute from now, we're going to take everybody who typed in chat, hashtag, and then their Discord name. Make sure it is exactly your Discord name, because we will use that to contact you for the NFT. And this is the NFT we're giving away. Shout outs to you guys as well for giving us this amazing NFT to give away to somebody.
I like the colors.
Yeah, he's got the Stag jersey on.
Yeah.
Look at the pinstripes. Reminds me of the Yankees, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a Boston fan, but I do like the Yankees drip. They got nice jerseys.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow baseball at all?
No, I don't know.
No.
I
Let me see if I'll
don't watch
find
much American sport. I saw basketball when I was out there, just more for the experience of going to a sporting event in the US. You know, you guys put on a good entertainment show, that's for sure.
Oh, we definitely do.
It
They
does,
get
doesn't
so
it? Yeah.
mad.
You're right, yeah. It does look
But yeah, these are our New York Yankees. That's
What's
what
the
their
best
jersey.
sport to watch in America?
Probably
for you?
football. I'd say football is the largest, not soccer, but football.
Yeah.
Soccer is growing in the United States. And what else? Me personally, basketball is my most fun to watch. It's like constant action. There's a lot of like passing and juking, but it's like constant. Like with juking in football, you have to wait, for a penalty to be thrown, and then a 5-minute, whatever goes by, and then they go through the huddle, and then there's offsides, and it just feels like there's 10 minutes before a play starts all the time. And then even when the play starts, they run it, they immediately get tackled, and then I got to go sit through the 5-minute thing again, and then wait
Yeah.
for another play. It's really frustrating from my point of view, but I know that it's by
I mean-
American standards like the best. But yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
basketball.
It's on my bucket list. I saw basketball in Madison Square when I visited a few years ago.
Oh,
Quite a few years
nice.
ago, actually. But yeah, it was super awesome. Yeah.
Whoops. This doesn't count, by the way. I accidentally hit draw. We're going to do one more after this. My bad. My
I was
bad.
gonna say, I hope
Sibu.
it lands on you. That would have been.
I should have clicked off to prevent anybody from freaking out. Let me do this again. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here's the winner drawn right now. Get a little drum roll. All right. GG's, guys. It's a great stream. Yeah. Amazing. I'm getting paid for this one, boys. All right.
Who is it?
Oh, yeah. Drum roll. Tay-Peng.
Wow.
Let's go.
With the Pepe TFP. Thanos Pepe. Wow.
That is a really cool. It looks AI.
Yeah. It looks
sick.
cool. Yeah.
That looks sick. So let's see if I can find your message, Tay-Peng. Scroll up right here. So Tay-Peng, just like it is. That is his Discord.
All right, jump in and then open a ticket.
Congratulations, homie.
Congrats.
You have won.
Yeah. Make sure you stake it for season 2.
Oh, yeah.
You've won the New York Yankees Stag Alliance. That's what you've won. Congratulations, homie. And yeah, I got to get going here in a few minutes. So if you guys have any like closing remarks, anything you wanted to talk about that maybe you didn't talk about, here's a chance.
Liam, you go first. There was something on my mind and it's just gone. Let me try and think.
I'm not rushing y'all, so if you think about it, take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, we can finish it in 2 minutes because I want to hit that 2-hour mark. Just so silly. I like to keep things clean, super thankful that you had us here. I always watch your show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super, yeah, it's always good. And I gotta hit up Clean and tell him about all the goody stuff because I know how he connected with the House of Titan and how he enjoyed all the mechanics within that project, and I know that he's gonna love Stags because who doesn't like stake to earn? It's basically you don't have to do anything, and people were just excited. Like you don't believe how many people like a couple weeks ago, not weeks ago, it was like I don't remember when was our airdrop, but they were really shocked that they got free ADA, and I was like, dude, you actually staked your NFT for 6 months and now you're receiving your airdrop. Why are you shocked? And he said, but I didn't do anything. I didn't work for it. I said, you were like loyal. You promised to not list your stag anywhere, and now you're gonna get the rewards. So yeah, congrats to all the participants. I mean, we had some crazy numbers, like more than 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 assets were staked on the bank. So that's a lot. I mean, when you factor in the 7,000 collection, it's just 5,000. It's a lot of stag. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, they were great numbers considering that, you know, we launched the staking not planned and quite a while after the mint. So there wasn't that initial everybody around still fresh from the mint. So yeah, we're really happy with that kind of the numbers and looking to improve that for season 2 as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for having us on and giving us the platform to speak about stags. I hope you've enjoyed catching up where we've kind of been, and yeah, thanks to our community. It's been a good, like, not couple of years, well, almost a couple of years since we spoke, but you know, we're in a really strong place now. It hasn't been an easy road for us to get here. It's not been easy for any project at all in Cardano. That was, you know, around 2 years ago to still be around now and be in a good spot. So I think we're doing really well, and we've got our team, our community, and Jimmy as well to thank for all that. So yeah, stick with us and enjoy the fun, and the all of the value that we'll bring.
I appreciate you guys, man. I come on here a lot of the times. Sometimes I'm a bit negative. I crap on a lot of projects, get mad at Ape Society for leaving, stuff like that. But it is really nice to see, you guys have stuck around. There's some other projects that have stuck around. Clay is continuing to build. You guys are continuing to build. I heard something about AF with Dead Pixels recently too. So like that's really cool. But y'all are the reason that give people a reason to come back to Cardano and come back to CNFTs. Without y'all, it's just like, okay, well, every project left. Why would I be here? And you're some of the reason why some people are here. And that's awesome. And I really, truly appreciate that. But before I forget, Taepeng, you are the winner. And he's saying, how do I claim? Are you going to send me a DM in the Discord? I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Are you guys going to reach out to Taepeng?
He has to come into our official Discord server and then open a ticket. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So I have their Discord and their website, their Twitter, everything in the description below if you want to go check that out. But yeah, join their Discord. It's in the description, like I said, and then open a ticket immediately before somebody watches this afterwards and tries to be an asshole and scam your shit, because it happens every time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys once again. If you guys need anything, reach out to me. Got you guys. And thank you guys. And everybody in the chat, remember, get outside, see your family, see your friends, here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys. Peace. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again, man.